Hey guys, how's it going? It's Danny and Lindsay, and we are here to do a Q&A video for you guys that a lot of you have been requesting to answer, I feel like the questions that we see almost every day in the videos. Question number 1.
What are your plans to go abroad with We the Kings in the future?
I think we're not going to be able to make it over to Europe or Australia until the fall. We're doing a March US tour as well as a summer US tour, just kind of different markets. I think sometime in the fall, our plan is to go over to Australia or Europe to push that new record. Or both. Hopefully.
And hopefully I'll go for a little bit too.
Question number 2.
What is our favorite juice recipe?
I like the unpopular one. A lot of people don't like beets, but I love the beet juice a lot. It's good for your cardiovascular system as well as like your liver and kidneys.
Yeah, I like the beet one a lot too. It feels the healthiest when I drink it. Like it feels like I'm getting the most out of it.
True.
It's beets, carrots, apples, and lemon.
Lemon.
If you want to try it yourself. Less beet, more apples, right?
Yeah, well the more beet you put in there, I feel like the better, but it's earthy though. Question number 3.
If we could live anywhere in the world, where and why?
I feel like I would live here.
Okay, good, because I think I would live here too. I think I'd stay here.
We've been all around the world with We the Kings, and there are some places in Europe, and Australia is pretty amazing as well. But I think this is where all like my friends and family are. It's an amazing place to live as well as grow up. So
we got a house now.
Yeah.
What are the plans for us to go to Vidcon or Playlist Live next year or this year? We
would love to. We the Kings played at Vidcon last year. It was amazing. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But those of you wondering if we'll go as the DLV, we would love to.
Well, yeah, I hope. I mean, I went last year because it was the time that I happened to be on tour with We the Kings, and it was a really, really good time. It's actually, I think, part of the reason why we started vlogging was because we saw how much fun and how cool the fans were and like what a great community it was.
It was awesome.
I think we'd love to be a part of it, and it just kind of depends on what's going on with We the Kings and tour schedules, and hopefully we can figure it out and work it out.
That'd be awesome.
Next question.
Next question.
What are our plans? Are we gonna get another puppy?
I feel like this question shouldn't even be in here because it's just a disappointing answer. No.
I would have all the puppies in the world. I would have a puppy farm in my backyard where they just run around and I feed them and they rub their faces on me. Unfortunately, because I work 40 hours a week and Danny tours so much, the majority of King's life is spent at my parents' house.
Yeah, we have to pass them on to people like, hi, we're both leaving, so can you just take this thing? And then...
will you dog sit Mr. King for 8 hours a day while I work? So until one of us is home more often, I think it will just be Mr. King. But that's okay.
Which we love. We love Mr. King. So.
He's got the personality of like 8 dogs, so. Why did you start drumming and when?
Why did I start drumming and when? It's kind of a funny story, actually. I don't know if anybody else has this. In middle school, about 6th grade, we had this thing where you would try out all the different electives. There was like shop, there was chorus, orchestra, art, and you'd spend about a week in each one. So when you got to band, everybody played the trumpet. I was really good at the trumpet. I got like first chair in this wheel class. I decided to do band as my elective, and when it came time to decide what instrument, instead of choosing the trumpet, which I thought I was going to when I walked into that class, he just said, all right, who's going to do percussion? And I just went, me. I have no reason why I did that. It was just an impulsive thing. Like I was like, I don't want to play the trumpet. I'd rather just play drums. So yeah, me, I'm going to play drums. Ever since then, I've been playing drums. I eventually picked up the drum set and started playing in a bunch of local bands in high school, and then here we are. Next question. Have we had any piercings? I have had one, and you can actually kind of see it. It was a lip ring that I had when I was about, I think it was about 18 or 19. And then I kept getting jobs where they wouldn't let me wear it. I think I worked at like a Polo, and then I also worked at Domino's Pizza. They wouldn't let me keep it in, and eventually it just kind of closed out, but I didn't have it very long. But I think it was about 2 years, and I just kind of took it out, and the scar's still there. So those of you wanting to get lip rings, just know that sometimes you're going to have that little hole for the rest of your life. I don't care though, just letting you know.
Well, I had a Monroe and it closed up. You can't see it.
You had a Monroe?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
My freshman year in college. And then I had my ears. I had like 3 holes in my ears, but I only have 1 left.
So 1 and a lot.
A lot. Ooh! This is my favorite question.
Favorite pie flavor?
Apple!
I think I like apple pie too. Just you gotta have ice cream on top of it.
Make it hot. Warm it up a little. How old is Mr. King?
7?
We got him in 2007. He was a year old almost when we got him. So it's 2014. So he's like 8, but he's gonna live till he's 16 apparently.
How old's that in dog years?
16 times 7.
No. 8. He's 8. How old is he?
8 times 7. 56?
56.
He's 56 years old.
Dang.
He's a sprightly 56.
Yeah. He's a loud 56-year-old.
It's true. All right, Danny's tattoos. What do your tattoos mean?
Okay. A lot of people ask me this almost every video. What does my chest tattoo say? This was my first tattoo that I got, and a lot of people, their first tattoo, it's not their most creative one. It's just kind of like something that means like a lot to them. For me, it's no different. This is the Latin on my family crest, the Duncan family crest. It right there, it says Disque Patty. It is just pretty much Latin for learn to endure. There was like a Captain Duncan on like this ship that would row, and he would say that to the people that were rowing his boat, you know, like learn to endure. After they would complain a lot, you know, like they wanted to quit, they wanted to give up, and he would just say like learn to endure, learn to get through it. And it's pretty much just something that reminds me to like keep going no matter how hard things get, like endure through them. It's, you know, it's always going to be better on the other side, and you know, all your hard work's going to be worth it. Plus, it's just kind of like a little tip of the hat to my brothers, because my mom, who remarried, has a different last name now, and so, you know, this is just like me and my brothers have the Duncan name.
Yeah. What about your other ones?
Ooh, this is, I got this because we started leaving for tour so much, and I started to kind of miss like Florida. So I wanted to get something that was just like an old Florida look. Because what does everyone say when you go to get tattoos? Like, oh, make sure it's something you want to see the rest of your life. Or something like that, try and talk you out of it. And I was like, well, I'd love to see the beach. So I took that kind of literally, and I got like an old Florida thing. There's my favorite bird on there, and you know, the palm trees, a little ship. Yeah, I like that one.
Smile Kid.
Then I have the Smile Kid tattoo that the whole band got. I think initially we were gonna get it here. Like Trav and I went first. I decided to get it here, and he's like, "That's a good idea." So we got it here, and then Hunter's like, "No, just get mine over here," and then it just kind of all separated. But yeah, so Trav and I have ours right here, and then this on the inside of my arm. I just kind of wanted like a little drummer boy. Thought that was a really cool idea, and I told the guy to make him look like kind of nitty gritty, like have like a unbuttoned shirt, like a disheveled hair, and it kind of looks like me, which makes me laugh a little bit because that's a tattoo I'm gonna love more and more the older I get. Because I'm gonna like kind of look at it as a yearbook, if you will.
Yeah, and your tattoos are all very meaningful and nice, and mine's just a Tupac quote.
Get it tattooed right there. This is rockstar tattoo.
Somebody dared me to get it, and like lip tattoos are supposed to be gone within like, I mean,
2
even
years or something.
Even the girl who did it was like, if this lasts 6 months, I'll be surprised. Like the tattoo artist, and
for those of you asking if it's real. Yes, it is very real.
4 years later, here it is. It's not going anywhere.
We didn't Sharpie Thug Life in the inside of her lip. She got that.
Okay, this is one that I think is the most meaningful questions that we got from everyone. Would you rather have legs the size of fingers or fingers the size of legs?
Legs the size of fingers? That would suck.
I think I'd rather have fingers the size of legs and use them like canes.
Although like typing would be awful. I would say fingers the size of legs. I would just go be a goalie, either a soccer goalie or I would crush it.
Kill it.
You couldn't shoot past me. Definitely fingers the size of legs.
Yeah, for sure.
Are we native Floridians? Yes, we are both native Floridians. This is where we grew up. This is what we love.
Born and raised.
That's right.
What's something that surprised us after we started vlogging about, you know, how our lives would change, about vlogging in general?
I guess how much we love it.
Yeah.
To be honest.
That's how fun it is.
Yeah, it's so fun to like share with you guys, and then the feedback that we get, you guys enjoying it and everything like that. That's something that I didn't anticipate loving so much. I just kind of wanted to do it to, you know, share my life with you guys because we had a lot of downtime. So
yeah,
I didn't anticipate how much I would love it.
No, me either. What is your favorite pizza topping?
My favorite pizza topping is chicken wings, and I only say that because I worked at a pizza place, and we used to make pizzas that you couldn't order on the menu, at least from like, you know, a very commercial pizza place. I would always just take chicken wings, rip them up, like barbecue chicken wings, rip them up, put them on the pizza, But now that I've traveled a lot more, I've come to learn that you can actually order that at a lot of different places.
I like onions. I know that's weird. I just like onions and pepperonis or just onions and cheese. What is your favorite Disney movie?
Ratatouille. I don't know if I have a lot of people agree with me, but
it's a good one.
Maybe it's just because I'm hungry right now.
I think everyone would think Little Mermaid's my favorite.
Wouldn't it be?
It is. I really like Little Mermaid, but I think Beauty and the Beast is my favorite because her name's Belle, and my last name's Belle.
That makes sense.
So when I was a kid, I loved that Beauty and the Beast was like, she was Belle, just like me.
Oh, I like this question. Danny, who are your influences for drumming? When I started drumming, we were all listening to like the big bands like Blink-182 and like Jimmy Eat World and stuff like that. But obviously Travis Barker is a really fun drummer to listen to, and that's like a big influence for me. And Cyrus Baluki from Newfound Glory. I was kind of starstruck when I first met him because he's such a down-to-earth guy. He's very cool. I'm sitting here playing a show with the idol that I had when I was growing up playing drums. So it's cool to know that you know, if you keep going at it, the things that you love, you'll start to meet your idols along the way. It's very cool.
My influence is Travis Barker too.
Actually, I'm going to change my answer. My influence is Mr. King.
For drumming?
He influences me every single day. Right, Mr. King? Drum solo? Alright, well, we hope you guys enjoyed the Q&A. Hey, Cliff. We hope you guys enjoyed the Q&A, and I hope we answered enough questions. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of questions after this, and we might do a part 2 if we have to. But hopefully that answers a bunch of questions for you guys, and we'll see you on Thursday for the vlog.
Yeah, hopefully you feel like you know us a little better. See you soon.
Bye, guys.